She worshipped in her heart. Her lips were moving, but her voice could not be heard. Only God could feel her pain. In her soul there was anxiety, but on her lips there was prayer. She walked through the temple gates with her heart in her hands. Years of waiting, years of pain. No child, no promise, no plan. Her rival mocked her every year. Her soul grew weary, bound by fear. But even through the silent cries, her trembling lips reached the skies. The ache became her offering, the tears became her prayer. No words were spoken out loud, but heaven was aware. This is how Hannah prayed, with the weight of her delay. Her brokenness became her faith, her sorrow turned to praise. When every hope began to fade, this is how Hannah prayed. She wept before the Lord of hosts. Her voice was gone, her eyes were closed. Eli thought her drunk with wine, but her pain was the divine. She whispered, if you remember me, I'll give this child back to thee. A mother's vow beneath the flame, and heaven called her name. The barren heart began to bloom as mercy filled the room. God saw the heart that couldn't speak and lifted up the weak. This is how Hannah prayed, with tears she couldn't hide. Her silence was her loudest cry, and God was by her side when every dream had slipped away. This is how Hannah prayed. Her sorrow met the promise, her emptiness met grace. The Lord remembered Hannah, and joy returned to her face. A son was born, she named him Samuel. For from the Lord I asked him well. She kept her vow, she let him go to serve the one who hurt her soul. No longer weeping in despair, her song of praise filled the air. From tears to triumph, from waiting to light, her prayer became a holy fight. For every woman still unseen, her faith remains between. This is how Hannah prayed through the night unafraid. Her pain became a sacred flame, and heaven knew her name when words could not be made. This is how Hannah prayed, and through her tears the promise came. Forever blessed His holy name. She prayed in silence and fasted through the fear. Before she faced the throne of men, she bowed before the throne of God. In the stillness of her heart, she found the courage heaven had written for her. This is how Esther prayed. In a palace far from home, a crown upon her head, but hidden pain behind her grace, and words she could not spread. A decree of death filled the land. The people cried, "Who will stand?" And in her soul a whisper grew, "For such a time as this I'm called by you." She trembled, but she did not run. Her faith became her weapon strong. This is how Esther prayed, with her life on the line. She traded fear for faith and purpose for the pain inside. Before the king, her voice was raised. This is how Esther prayed. 3 days and nights in sacred fast, no food, no light until it passed. Her people joined in one accord, their cries ascending to the Lord. In ashes dressed, her spirit bowed, but heaven heard her vow aloud. If I must perish, I will stay, for God will make a way. She clothed herself in royal grace, the Spirit shining on her face. This is how Esther prayed, with her soul unafraid. She walked through fear with holy flame, and God prepared the way. When all seemed lost, her heart obeyed. This is how Esther prayed. Before the throne she stood alone, but heaven's favor made her known. The scepter rose, the curse undone, deliverance had begun. For every woman bound by doubt, her story still speaks out. You don't need a crown of gold, just courage heaven holds. Faith doesn't always roar aloud. Sometimes it's found beneath the shroud. But when you stand, though you're afraid, the earth will know you prayed. This is how Esther prayed, when fear tried to invade. She lifted faith instead of pain, and trusted in His name. Her bravery became the way. This is how Esther prayed. And still the angels sing her song of courage born from prayer so strong.